Today's, I'll deal with the safety blade first though. Today's technique is called the Y2K star. So that's the boy handle and that's the live handle. The one with the pop is where you're going to get cut. So I'm going to hold it at the live handle. Actually look, I'm already bleeding. Fuck's sake. So I hold it at the live handle and I spin and rotate. Not like that. So look, I spin and rotate around my hand and catch and back up again. So again, so I spin it, rotate around my thumb and back again. So if I can do it in slow motion, what I used to do was just stand there like that, but I go with it to catch it. So look, I go with it to catch it. That's the way. Shinobi vlog. I'm on my way over to do the 200 steps. Record is 35.68 seconds, held by someone very notorious. Can't say who owns it though. Anyway, I ain't going to be breaking any records today. Just going to get the efforts in. I was watching Sky News last night. I never put on the news. Like here, I don't watch the TV, I don't read the newspaper. Just do my own thing, just concentrate on me. And for some reason I put on Sky News last night. And on the way back down to the gym, I just felt sick and unmotivated. I didn't even train. I gave myself some acupuncture. Woke up fresh this morning. New day, new start. Did some movement with the weapons. Showed you technique. Some handstands, some headstands, some mobility. Switch back on again. Then a talk came to mind, made famous by Mark Twain. There are 3 types of lies. Lies, damn lies, and statistics. And he accredited that to Benjamin Disraeli, the Prime Minister of Britain. But he didn't write that at all. Another guy in 1891, Sir Charles Pillock, wrote it. But it's interesting. Another thing that came to mind was Roger, I gave a shout out to the other day. White Rogers we call him, from Belfast. He came here on his way from Australia to Belfast, and he dropped in to see me on the way. Went to London and came down to me. We hung out for 5 days, and he sent me a bunch of books. I don't read, but I read them because he sent them. And one of the books was a book called Illusions, the story of a reluctant Messiah. And it's an old book. It's about the second coming of Christ. But he's kind of not into it. He likes to fly biplanes. And the book is about the guy that meets him. And this guy, the main character in the book, also flies biplanes back in the 50s. And he goes around to all the places in America where there's festivals and fairs on, lands in a field, brings you up for a spin, charges you a couple of bucks, and back down again. That's how he makes his money. And one day he's landing in this field, and he notices there's another plane coming in, and it's got a biplane like him, lands right beside him, and it's a black plane. And he notices that there's no bugs on the windscreen, and it's Jesus, the second coming of Christ. But like I say, he's not into it. But the last line in that book was, everything is an illusion. And that's what it is. It's what you make it. So I'm going to start jogging to warm up, run up these steps. Do you know what? I might even jump in the fucking sea unless I get arrested. Place is deserted. Namaste. Hare Krishna. I'm out here running. Nobody cares. My feet are hurt me. My legs are hurt me. Nobody cares. If you haven't seen David Goggins on Instagram, check him out. Nobody does give a fuck. Like, oh, I was out, I went training. Actually, no one gives a fuck whether you train or not. It's whether you give a fuck. Get up off your hole. Stop watching Sky News. Go for a fucking run. I know you can only run 2 kilometers, but it's probably the more you've ran in fucking 20 years. Nobody cares. Shout out to Jodie Candy for the nasal breathing. It doesn't work. Just run, breathe into your nose, out through your mouth. Did a podcast with Jodie. We never stuck it up. Where's the podcast, Jodie? Anyway, running the trails. I've made a bit of a detour. Gonna go to the point of Piedad. There's some steps there. I'm gonna run that once. Then I'm gonna run up to Camila. And then I'm gonna run Camila. Then I might get in the sea. Swim back to the gym. That cool? They call this one the elephant. Can you see the elephant's trunk? It's pretty cool, isn't it? I've never seen it tied out this much before. And there's a stiletto over here as well. I think you can only see it from the boat. But yeah, that definitely looks like an elephant. I decided to do single steps for the leg speed. I'm not going to break any records, so I may as well get some fast legs going. And then as soon as the speed goes from the legs should stop. Now I'm jogging back over the cliffs here on the trail. And which way do we go? This way. And I'm going to do Camilla the same. Thinking of getting in. Tide's low. I got speedos on though. There's no one around. Might take them off. Might go knackered. And I've decided to greet people with Hare Krishna now instead of Bon Dia. You know, because you get it. Bon Dia back. I'm just going to say Hare Krishna. Oh, this way is it? And see what happens. How you doing? Not too bad. What the fuck is wrong with people? Not too bad. I'm bad, but not too bad. Hare Krishna. And you can reply with Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Alright, I've arrived at my favourite beach, which is right at Camilo, and our 200 steps, and it's stunning. What a view. Does that say walk or don't walk? As a form of prevention and taken into account, we recommend that DGS regarding conversion and inform our clients that we will be closed. Have they closed the steps? That ain't gonna stop me. You're joking. Right, let's get these steps in. Fuck that. Right lads, we're in. If I get arrested, I'll just say I'm on the vlog. I have to do it. They just called me. I don't know what happened. I just wasn't thinking, officer. I mean, how could you not? Look at it. Stunning. Nobody on it. I'm gonna run it and then I'm gonna jump in. Well, that's 2 sets done. Gotta get my shoes off. Walk on the beach. See what the water's like. I might get in. I want to give you a tour of this little beach because there's a, you know, cut through where the smugglers used to smuggle in whatever the fuck they were smuggling, drugs and shit. Because we're not far from Morocco here. So back in the day, this used to be a port of call for Europe, where boys would jump in a fast boat and then bounce over here, hide the stuff in the caves and pick it up on land and drive it out through Europe. Actually, the police got one of the boats one time. It's a big, no, it's kind of, they're not inflatable, but they're semi-inflatable. It's a big one of them with fucking 2 big engines on it. And the police, they dumped it. So the police have it. Came in, dropped the shit, dumped the boat. And then the police have it for catching other people now. Very low tide today. Normally you can't see that far in. That's what we came up. You know, if you've come to Shinobi, I probably have made you run the steps. And I apologise. But I'm not sorry. It's good for you. Good bonding exercise. Check out this. Man-made. Cut through. And this is all dug out of the cliff. All hand carved. It's like the Shawshank Redemption, isn't it? Look at that. You crawl through 100 meters of shit to a bit of sunshine on the other side. What was the name of that village again? Tawagakaga, was it? Yeah, and there he was fixing his boat and Owl Red came to see him. What a great movie. Jeez, I'm yappy today, haven't I? Anyway, that's what the fucking chanting does. Just clears your head. That shaking technique. Try it. It's Ito gave it to me. So, shout out to Ito Portal. Movement Maestro. He was here as well, doing handstands and flips and shit. Look at this. It's the other beach. Fuck, I'm getting in. That was worth it. It's worth breaking the law for. It's actually nice. Thought it was going to be freezing, but I mean, look at the fucking view. Have it to myself. I have to say, it reminds me of Africa when I was there. I'm going to tell a few African stories, not now, but over the next few days, because it was a pretty huge part of my life that changed me, moulded me. But it was just the chaos of it and finding peace in the chaos, and just felt like I was in prison every day. I used to mark down every day. A day used to take like a fucking week. Time used to just stand still. It was like I had 3 months of a prison sentence before I bailed back out of there. But I knew I was getting back out. A little bit like this, you know. You're getting back out, you just don't know when. Stick at it, son. Stick at it. That's a good way to not carry out. T-shirt on my head, aka French Foreign Legion. Shout out to the brother Rabbit, ex-legionnaire. There's me runners, bare feet. I was going to take off my tights, but I don't think the internet will be able for me and my speedos. But they are UFC speedos. Might do it tomorrow. Not a word said. That's the thing about the police here. Don't bother you. But sure, look at the state of me. I wouldn't go near me if I was a cop either. Hare Krishna. Let me see what that looks like. Yeah, just ground access it there. Straight over this. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good plan, isn't it? Pity King Cowley's not here with me. He's a fucking romper. He'd be over that like a shot.
And with the boats, the water is always, you know, like
Yeah. Turns it up.
Like
Actually, the water today was so clear, man. It was beautiful.
the people swim around there.
You should be swimming up there.
I swim hundreds of times there. I know that like my hands.
When I go down, do I go left or right?
When I was a young boy,
Yeah.
I used to swim from Potato Beach to Ponte de Piedad
Get the fuck.
almost every day.
No way.
Yes.
Because I want to swim from this beach to
Because
Camilo.
In my time, we didn't have towels.
Yeah.
Nothing like that.
Yeah.
You go to the beach, my towel was the sand.
Right.
So you go to swim, was cold, you go to the hot sand, make like that,
okay.
round,
Right.
you skip it like that,
Yeah.
the warm sand
Yeah.
will warm you up,
Right.
and you're done. You make like this,
Yeah.
and there's no sand.
No way. Cooked.
Yeah. and then after a while, you just jump in the water, swim to the next beach,
Yeah.
do the same,
Yeah.
relax, and go to Ponte de Piedad, swim around,
Get
go
the
to
fuck.
the beach, do the same, and then come back.
Hey Mel, you in the plant, are you? How you doing? You feeling better today? Bit of shade for yourself? Alright. Where are we? Oop, very artsy with the light, aren't we? I'm having a cidre, or a cider, as we like to call it in this part of the world. Welcome to my dojo, or my studio. Messing with light these days. Today was a great day. I really enjoyed it. It was great just to get out and to get in the sea again. I have two things I haven't done for a long time: swim in the sea, take my shoes off. And I've realised lately that since the noise has been switched off, as in I'm not communicating with people, that other little frequency that's going on, and I had the whole beach to myself, got in the water, took my shoes off, I really appreciated the moment, because usually I'm easily distracted. I can get chatting to somebody, or look at something, or someone's telling you about this, or someone's asking you about this, and then you forget what you were supposed to do in the first place. And I found today, I really got in the moment of it. My morning practices is starting to turn into like Edo epics, like 3-hour sessions. By the time I do the boken, the longbow, the kasari, and the butterfly knife, then do some headstands, do some handstands, do some mobility, then I train. It's pretty much 3 hours. So, but I'm enjoying it. It's great. Really enjoying it, and getting time to reflect, having an afternoon nap, and then I'm writing as well. I'm writing a book. I'm writing my book. It's not for publicity, or it's not for to be in Easton's or anything like that. It's my life, just to write it down, just to get it out there. You can start anywhere, but you start. So, shout out today. Well, I know him as Wes. Just one name, you know, and I know him since he lives with Kez. Wes and Kez. And I know him. We were talking, actually he called me today, we were talking about, you don't remember the first time I met you, do you? And I kind of didn't, but then I did after he reminded me. I thought I met him at a bodybuilding show, but I actually met him in a shop in town. I think it was about 98, something like that. And then he had a protein shop in Capel Street, and he used to go in. Everyone used to go in there. So he'd go in. I don't think I ever bought too much stuff, to be honest. I would just go by, and I'd always be in town on a Saturday. It's like a thing for me. Go into Georgia Street Arcade, have a little float around, bump into somebody. I'd always drop up to Capel Street, see Wes, and Graham used to work there as well. But you'd end up just yapping with the guy, and then somebody else would come in, and all of a sudden it was 2 hours gone by. I don't know how he ever made any money. It wasn't all for me anyway. But Then he sold the shop to Graham. And then he had another little spot. He had this little cafe on the quays where he'd hold court and meet him for coffee. And while you were there, somebody else would pop in. Or it was good. It was good. So now he's moved down to Arklow. Speaking to him today. But he's a man of... he likes a good story, does Wes. He likes a bit of a gossip, does Wes. But it's never a dull moment. And he always makes me smile when I talk to him. And he's a good dear friend, you know. We're actually talking about the time I gave him some acupuncture today. Remember, I kind of did, yeah. I did, yeah. So it was good yapping to him today. That's the other thing. David Callahan rang me today as well. And you're getting a lot of people like ringing it. And I think it's just the time that we're in. And people are a bit unsure of what's happening. And they're not too sure what the future is. And yada, yada, yada. Well, we can only deal with today. And I'm actually enjoying it. I'm enjoying this process. I'm enjoying the solitude. I'm enjoying the not having to teach a class every night at 6 when I'm here in Portugal. I'm enjoying people not coming to the door ask me, can they come training on Monday? And what's MMA? And all that other like fucking shite. Can I watch a class? No, fuck off. Can I borrow a gi? Fuck right off. But them's the things of having a gym. It's like John Cavan said to me there recently, like, and how many members you have in your gym? Yeah, but they're all fucking solid. That's the fucking truth. Either fit in or you fuck off. That's it. So yeah, that's it for today. We're going to watch a movie because apparently, and I heard it from two people, Tim that works for Paradigm went to see The Gentleman, and he said there's a character in it and it's exactly like you. And it's Colin Farrell's character. And I remember when I was younger, people said I looked a little bit like him, but when I lost the youthful, boyish looks, no one said it anymore. But since this movie's come out, Tim rang me up and sent me a big message about, I'm after seeing this film, like freaked me out, it was exactly like you. And then Wes today said exactly the same thing. So he sent me the link to watch it later on. So I'm going to watch it, but I can't see the resemblance, to be honest with you. You're just a bit of a fucking headball that owns a boxing gym. I think I'm more than that. So listen, tomorrow I'm going to take the day off because I've been going at it now. I've done, I don't know, is this my 7th in a row or something like that? But I love doing it, but I also need to step back and look at the painting and see what it looks like. It's not a painting. Just because I'll end up doing the same shit all the time, basically, right? So I'll end up making a formula, and then I'll just like paint by numbers. But I want to be a bit more creative. That's the whole point in all this. The whole point is, I started to consume media, social media, every type of media, and I was just consuming like I chew and put my hand in. The wine gums are still in my mouth. I'm still shoving them in, and I just consumed the fuck until I couldn't consume anymore. And after the Cowboy Cerrone fight, I just fucking dropped out. I deleted Facebook from my phone. I deleted Instagram from my phone. And then when all this happened, I thought, now's a good time to just step back in again and create and add to it. I don't want to consume no more. Not now. I want to create. So if I just keep doing what I'm doing, it'll start to get bland. It'll start to get blancmange. It'll start to get the same but different. So I want to switch it up and I want to start pushing myself. Like ideally at the start I said I'd go to different towns and make a film of the town waking up, but the fucking town's dead. It's not waking up. The other thing, which if you've ever been here in winter, this place shuts down for winter, so I'm used to 10 years of nothing for 3-4 months. I kind of like it. So with a lot of people now being in a city where it's just shut down, you can't do anything. My winters have been like that for the last 10 years, so I'm enjoying it. But now it's up another notch where I don't see anybody. I can sit outside the gym. No one's going to come by and ask, can they have a tour? As Tori Locker used to say,
you're the worst guy you can meet in the gym. I was like, what are you talking about, Dorian? I thought it was quite friendly. He said, no. You come in, they look at you, you're kind of like almost like, what the fuck do you want? You know, but it's my gym, so my rules. Doesn't mean you get to do what you want, so that's it. So yeah, so what day is it? Saturday, yeah. So Sunday, the Lord's Day, I'm going to take off. I'm going to play my guitar and I'm going to write down some stuff, write my book. And I'm going to write down some ideas to start shooting next week. Like I say, I'd like to get the drone out more. I'd like to get the wide angle lens and the gimbal out more, just because Dara likes that look. And get the dawn in the different towns, because you get great light. So I'm going to do Lagos first, and then I'm going to work my way back until I get arrested. All right, so till the next one, #Rafter. We are all one. Hare Krishna. Rafter.